Clinical laboratory science and psychology with a minor in criminal justice.
So you want to be able to own a home?
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, under Kamala, it requires $135,000 a year to own a home. Under Trump, it was $75,000 a year.
Interesting. I kind of just don't.
You care about ending war? Yeah, war's bad.
Did he like actually end war?
Yeah, it was the first president in 32 years for no new wars for 4 years.
Interesting.
New war under Obama, new war under Bush, new war under Clinton, new war under Biden. No new wars under Donald Trump 4 years.
Right.
Not to mention, Trump actually wanted to pull the troops out of Afghanistan, but unfortunately ultimately didn't because essentially his generals were treasonous and wouldn't let him. Now, do I wish Trump came down hard on them and told them, hey, you're going to cut the crap and we're going to do it? Yeah, I do. But the point remains very clear that he did try to end it, and then Biden ultimately doing his botched, disastrous withdrawal that he did. Well, that was inspired, and that whole process was started by Trump. Unfortunately, Biden didn't finish it right, and that's a whole different story. But nonetheless, it was an idea that Trump had brought to the table.
So hold on, I had another point. I had a lot. I've been.
Let me ask you this: what would change your vote for Trump, if anything?
Probably a lot. It would probably take a lot because I mean the fact that he hasn't won the popular vote both terms that he ran, it's.
You know what that's like saying? That's like saying, well, I know the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. I totally get that. But did you guys know that the Ravens, they got more yards? It's a completely irrelevant criteria. You run to win the electoral vote. It's like, no, but we kicked more field goals. Yeah, but did you have more points? So the electoral, which is the ultimate tally of points, not how many yards you get.
Right. Which, I mean, I'm still trying to follow ball and all that.
For sure, I get that.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Michaela.
I want to get to the next question. I want me to do what we said. Try to follow some of our accounts. If not, that's fine. There's a lot of propaganda out there. Try to bring down the noise. And I will say this. Donald Trump has people around him, 2 former Democrats that ran for the presidency. Do you know who those people are? If not, that's okay. You should do research. They're former Democrats that ran for the presidency, and they're behind Trump because Trump is a ticket that's unifying the country and will make the country great again.
What about the 13 different people that worked alongside of him, including his vice president?
Yeah, the people he fired. I think it's awesome.
No, they are not with him.
No, I think it's awesome they're against him.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you know why they're against him? Because he's a threat to the system they represent. Because we're actually going to have a voice against the warmongers and the neocons and the corporate interests.
Okay.
And you know, over 300 former generals and military officers just endorsed Trump. So just the other day. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay. Thank you.
Well, hey, that ended pretty nicely. I'd like to see some productive dialogue at the end there. Well, who knows? Maybe Michaela is a future conservative in the making. I don't know. With all that being...
She sounds pretty delusional.
Charlie Kirk creams a race-baiting college professor. Guys, you're not going to want to miss this. This is a good one. I don't know about you, but I always love to see Charlie Kirk absolutely hand it to somebody, especially when it's a college professor specifically, because unlike the students, these people are smart, or at least in theory they are. Obviously, they aren't always as smart as they think, as we're going to see right in a moment. And I think it makes for a more fair and interesting matchup, and it really lets the best of the best with those two ideologies face off. So I really enjoy that. I think you're going to like it too, and we're going to get right into it. But first, everybody, help me out, all right? Do me a big favor over here. Like our video, share it around, and if you're new, subscribe to the Resistance YouTube channel so we can keep bringing you guys this hard-hitting content. And for those of you who are returning, thank you so much. We're so glad to have you back. As always, everybody, I'm your host, Darian. Let's get into the show.
Given the concerns you've expressed about censorship and interference with free speech, I wonder how you view the laws in Florida and other states that restrict what professors can teach about racism in the classroom. I mean, obviously you disagree with the doctrines you teach, but why, would you extend to them the same right to free speech that you advocate for everybody else?
No, I mean, it's